This video is looking at some basic angle facts. At GCSE, you need to know all these angle facts, plus some facts about angles on parallel lines, which we'll look at on another video. It's really important when we're looking at angles at GCSE that we learn the reasons why something is the case, because in a question, in an exam, it would probably say find the missing angle, and then it will say give the reasons why. So for example, these facts that we're going to look at here might be your reasons why. So first few things we're going to look at is the three different types of angles, which are acute, obtuse and reflex angles. Now an acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees. So that means anything less than 90 degrees. So it could be that, it could be this. They're both less than 90 degrees, so they're both acute angles. An obtuse angle is an angle between 90 degrees and 180 degrees. So that is between 90 degrees and 180 degrees. Well, 180 degrees is a straight line, so this is an obtuse angle, as is that. They're both less than 180 but more than 90 degrees. And finally, a reflex angle is an angle between 180 degrees and 360 degrees. So these are reflex angles. Now, it's really important to look at where your circle is on your angle, because this one and this one here look very similar. However, the circle on this one goes around the outside, making it a reflex angle, whereas on this one, the circle is on the inside, making it an acute angle. So a reflex angle is between 180 and 360 degrees. A right angle is 90 degrees. So right angles are 90 degrees. And in diagrams, they'll be shown by having a right angle triangle, a little square in the bottom corner of your angle. You find right angles inside squares on your book in each corner. They're 90 degrees. A straight line adds up to 180 degrees. So if we know one angle on a straight line, so if we know this one is 132 degrees, and we can find this angle by thinking, what do we add to 132 to get to 180? Well, we add on 8 to get to 140, and another 40 to get to 180, so that is 48 degrees. Remember, when looking at angles on a straight line, we're just looking around that point. If we're looking at the example later on in this video, you'll see what I mean about looking at where the point is. Angles around a point add up to 360 degrees. So if we've got a point and we know that one is 90 degrees, this one is 120 degrees, what is this third angle? Well, we need to add the two up that we've got. So 90 add 120 is equal to 210 degrees. Then what do we add on to 210 to get to 360? Well, that's 150 degrees. So the missing angle is 150. Angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So if we have a triangle, and we know this angle here is 30, we know that this one is 70, and we want to find this angle here. We add up the two we know, so 70 add 30, which is 100 degrees, and then what do we add to 100 degrees to get to 180 degrees? Well, it's 80, so this missing angle here is 80 degrees. Finally, angles in a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a four-sided shape, and angles in a quadrilateral add up to 360 degrees. So if we've got a quadrilateral, and we've got this one is 130 degrees, this one is 90 degrees, and this one here is 45 degrees. To find the missing angle, we add the ones we know up, so 130, 90 and 45. So that gives us 5, 12, 16, so that's 265. So we need to think, what do we add to 265 to get to 360? Well, to get to 270, we add on 5, and to get to 360, we add on 90. So overall, we add on 95 degrees. So this missing angle is 95 degrees. Now, they are the basic angle facts that you need to know for your GCSE exam. And you must remember the reasons, because if you're asked to calculate a missing angle, for example, on a straight line, and you found this one was 48, then it might say the reasons why, and you'll say because a straight line adds up to 180 degrees. Let's have a look at a slightly more difficult question. In this question, we're asked to find out two angles. We're asked to find out A and B. To find out A, you'll notice that we've got a straight line here, and we know from before that angles on a straight line add up to 180. Now we're just looking around this point, because even though this angle is on the same straight line, it is not connected to this point, so we're not going to count it when we're trying to find out what A is. So remember, angles on a straight line add up to 180. So to get from 123 to 180, we add on 7 to get to 130, and then we add on 50 to get to 180. So this missing angle here, A, is 57 degrees. Now we can find out what angle B is, because we now know these two angles in a triangle, and we're trying to find a third. So we've got 82 and 57. We add those together, we get 9. 8 and 5 is 13. So to get to 180, we add on 1 to get to 140, and we add on 40 to get to 180. So we add on altogether 41 degrees, which is the missing angle in this triangle.